Welcome to Dirt Bike Factory, where we review motorcycles, motorcycle gear, motorcycle camping gear, and anything motorcycle related. Today we're going to be just removing the rear wheel on a Suzuki DR650 in order to install a new tire. So just some quick tips. One thing I like to do on this particular bike is to remove this plastic guard, chain guard. It's held on by two 10mm bolts, quick and easy to remove. And when you are lifting this wheel off and putting it back on, it just makes it easier because this kind of gets in the way. The other thing you want to take note of is the number on your snail adjuster, so that when you put your wheel back on, you can get it the same as it was. And also check your chain tension to see if it's good or if it needs to be tightened. If it's perfect, then you'll definitely want to put it back on the same number on the snail connector. And if it's a little loose or tight, you'll want to adjust this to make sure it's correct when you install it. And for this bike, it is a 24mm bolt. So we're going to go ahead and break that loose. Alright, so usually I like to leave the nut on a little bit and then tap on it with a hammer, get the bolt going. That's obviously not a hammer, but you get the idea. You don't want to tap on the threads. And just make note of how things come off. So this is it's the nut, a small washer, and then the snail connector. So what I usually like to do is just lay them aside the exact way that it came off. And once you get your axle going, you just need to support your wheel. Pull the axle out, and then what I like to do is push the wheel forward a little so that I can remove the chain. Now, I didn't remove this plastic guard, but I'm going to remove it before I put the wheel back on because that's where it really gets in the way, at least for me. And then you got to wiggle it a little because sometimes the brake pads are stuck on the disc. And that's it. The wheel's removed. This gives you a chance to get in there and clean up anything. Now, don't hit your brake lever because you don't want the pads to close up. In fact, when I go to put it back on, I'll take a large pry bar or screwdriver and I'll stick it in there and I'll pry those open a little bit so that when I'm putting it back in, it goes in nicely. But that's all there is to it. Getting it back in is kind of fiddly because it fits tight in here, and this thing slides around. It can be challenging. One tip you can use to make it a little easier is what I said. Remove this, and then what you can do is get your tire, roll it in, and if you can, you lower the jack to where everything lines up. That way you don't have to hold the weight of this up in the air if it's perfectly lined up, and you can use your jack to go up and down to line the axle up when it goes through. It helps a little bit. It's still a little tricky, but nothing complicated. Just a little frustrating sometimes. Alright, thanks for watching. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe.